up, guys? How you doing? As always, like, subscribe, share, and tune in. We are so thankful for all of your support with our channel. It has been tremendous. I want to share with you today, goodness. So I told you all a couple weeks ago, we just celebrated my daughter's 3-year, well, she's 3 years old now. I was gonna say 3-year anniversary. Yeah, 3-year anniversary of being born. Anyways, so in like 10 weeks, we're gonna have another baby. 10 weeks, another baby. And I am like getting so overwhelmed with this because, you know, 3 years doesn't sound like a long time, but 3 years is crazy because when you stop and think about it, I have totally forgotten, like how to do anything. Like I'm sitting here like trying to remember, like, how do you hold a baby? Like when you stop and think, having a baby. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He was keeping his grandchild. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. Yeah, it was just, anyways, he was keeping, his grandchild, and he was like, you know, trying to get the grandbaby to sleep and all this. And I'm like, yeah, my memory is wiped on it. I don't know how to do this. I can't even remember how to mix a bottle anymore, I don't think. I remember with Addie, I was like freaked out because, like, how do you take care of, you know, you go to the hospital and they're like there with you like for the first like couple days, and they're like, they'll do anything for you. The nurses and everything, they're like, oh, here, let me change that diaper. Here, let me do that. Let me do this. And then all at once, they're like, here, you take this tiny human home with you. And you're like, okay, I'm taking this tiny human home with me. And they're trusting me with this tiny human, and I don't know what to do with it. Especially when it was my first one. I'm like, what do I do? And now in 10 weeks, they're getting ready to trust me with a second tiny human. And I really don't know, again, what to do. But yeah, so we're gonna try to learn this stuff all over again. In the next few weeks, I'm gonna try to prep myself, try to learn it all over again, try to get ready. We're getting pumped about it. We're getting scared to death because having 2 of them at home, I mean, one was like, it's crazy enough. Our lives are getting ready to be flipped upside down again. And some of you're like, man, I got tons of kids at home. Yeah. But 2, I'm like, what are we gonna do? But anyways, I don't know. I'm freaking out a little bit. I mean, I do a lot of other stuff, and like, but taking care of tiny people, you gotta make sure they eat, you gotta make sure they do all the stuff they're supposed to do. And you're like, that's simple. Feed it, make it go to sleep. Should be common knowledge. Yeah, it should be. But it's also kind of scary when you stop and think about it. I mean, animals are one thing. They kind of take care of themselves. But this tiny human, yeah, it's kind of different. All right, well, that's kind of what I had for you today. I don't know. Share with me some tips, comments, some things, and what do you think I should prep on? What's some things I should revisit, refresh myself on, and get myself prepped for this? And because we're like T-minus 10 weeks, and it's exciting stuff, but scary stuff at the same time. All right, we're happy to have you guys. That's just real life with fish. We're keeping it real with you guys. We really are. That's our lives. All right, you guys have an awesome day, and we'll be sharing something with you tomorrow, and we'll see you all then.